Hello, darlings. It's Raymond with Haus of Darling Perfumier. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. It is night 2 of Scented Pages with Vivamor. Let me know, were you here last night? Did you see the live? Excuse me. If you did not see the live, it is up on my YouTube. So go look at the links in my bio. Go subscribe and you can see what we got up to last night. So I was joined by, excuse me, Esteban and Hidden Gems. And we sniffed through some samples from Vivamor. And we're going to be doing even more tonight. Jasmine, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? What is your scent of the day or evening? Please let me know. I'm going to send out some invites here. Always invite my mama. Okay. So last night we went through our first edition of the Scented Pages with Vivamor. And I did smell some perfumes from this discovery set, but mainly focused on older discovery sets that I didn't even know I really had around. I thought that they were all novitas, but some of them happen to be Vivamor. Kicks, welcome in. Jasmine is wearing Midnight Cherry by Shansu. I layered Midnight Cherry with Velvina. So good. Talking about Velvina, there was a fragrance last night that I sniffed that kind of gave me some Velvina vibes, and I believe it was called Cherry Privé. Hidden, welcome in. Alicia, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing very well, Kicks. Your package should be coming to you on Friday. So we smelled Tobacco Supreme, Dark Indulgence, Rouge Imperial, Cherry Privé, and Crème Exquise. Hello, Arieth. Welcome in. How are you doing? Kix is wearing Jean Paul Gaultier Lamel Elixir. That is a really great fragrance. Alicia, please let me know what you are wearing. And share the live and get some other people in here who enjoy fragrances just as much as us. So we have a little bit of room to play tonight. You can take the reins and direct me. We've got 2 discovery sets that we can go through. I did not really get into a lot of these last night, but I want to focus on a couple of these. So we're going to play around, get into them. But I did wear today Dubai Reverie from Vivamor. That was one of the fragrances that I smelled last night. And it really, really hooked me. There is a really great black currant note in this fragrance. It's juicy and it's mixed with like clementine. And it's got a really great, refreshing feeling. This would be a freshie, I would say. There's ginger, Madagascar vanilla, vetiver, amber, Virginia cedar, lychee. Really great fragrance. That one is called Dubai Reverie. So I smelled that last night. I wore it today. Hello, Lovey Jake. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for showing up. So tonight we're going to get into more Vivamor. Again, I did not know that I had extra samples that another mutual had sent me previously. And so the rest in this discovery set is Choco Exclusive, Caramel Pop, Sweet Sin, and Vanilla Vice. So if any of these fragrances pique your interest and you would like me to smell, drop the name in the comments. But we're going to start off with this one. This is the 2024 discovery set, I do believe. And I am so excited to smell Midnight Mischief. So of course, we're not going to start with that one because I'm a glutton for punishment. So let's go ahead and start out with the top one. And this is Tea Temptation. I really like the presentation. Beautiful boxes. I love that orange, vibrant color as well. Let me know if you have smelled any of the fragrances from Vivamor. And if you have any of the fragrances, go grab them and smell along with me. Jake is wearing Cherry Privé. He came into the room and had to go to work and said, I need a fragrance. And so I sprayed Cherry Privé on him. Okay, so the first one that we're going to sniff is from this 2024 Discovery set. And this one is called Tea Temptation. Tea Temptation. We had so much fun last night with Esteban and Hidden Gems. Again, if you want to catch that replay, it is up on the YouTube. So go subscribe. I would appreciate it. All right. Tea Temptation. I don't know if it was going to zoom. Nope. All right. I need to get a better camera, y'all. So one thing I do have to say is the original samples that I have come in this type of atomizer, where that's where you get these ones now. And I have to say these atomizers are far, far superior. Those were really, really nice. Alicia, you are wearing Vivamor Parfums Cognac Cafe. The coffee with the brown sugar, the notes, I read that. That sounds very, very good. Uh-oh, Jake's fragrance gave his client a headache. Venkatier, welcome in. What is your scent of the evening? Let us know. I just sprayed a fragrance called Tea Temptation from Vivamor Parfums. Okay, so there is a light, citrusy, kind of like Earl Grey tea feeling going on. I'm seeing gray. So that usually means that there's going to be vetiver in the fragrance. I was trying to explain it last night, how my synesthesia is kind of like a little bit of like cheating, I guess, because my mind has associated certain colors or images with a note. And so when I smell a fragrance and I get that image in my mind, I necessarily don't even need to know what note it is that I'm smelling, but the image is telling me, and it's aiding me in figuring out what the fragrance is. It's very interesting. Venkatier is wearing Missiarte by Vicanta Terenzi. Your phone died, Kicks. That is a tragedy. I'm glad you are back up and charging. 4% Elise, you didn't come prepared. Tisk tisk. So bergamot, tea. This is a Earl Grey feeling. Definitely some green that's coming through, like a dark sagey green. A spiciness, so definitely thinking cardamom. Orange, bergamot, tea, cardamom musk. Oh, beautiful colors I'm seeing in my mind. I don't even think I have the appropriate like sagey green color. This is the best one I think that I have. It's more like my shirt though, a little bit of a darker hue. Oh. So I have been really impressed with all of these fragrances, except for two of them thus far. And that was Rouge Imperial and Crème Exquise. But it's not that they were bad. It's just not my style, I guess. And I would recommend them to someone who does like iris. So I have really been enjoying all of the blends from Vivamor so far. These are the colors that I am seeing for Tea Temptation from Vivamor. I'm smelling like an orange, bergamot, Earl Grey tea with musk and cardamom. It's light. It's effervescent. It almost feels like I'm walking upstairs as well. There's something very uplifting about it. And in my mind, the stairs don't have any railings. They're like floating. They're not connected. They're not strong or concrete. It's like this airy, light feeling that's escalating upwards. The musk is starting to kick up now. The bergamot is starting to die down a little bit. And the orange is starting to come through with the Earl Grey tea. And then the vetiver is back there. And again, I'm seeing silver, which associates vetiver in my mind. But this is not smoky. This is also not clear. There's something about this that makes me feel like putting my finger in like ink and then creating a design almost as if it's swirled in the tea. So maybe like you're adding vetiver milk or something. Hello, Patrice. Welcome in. How are you doing? We are smelling fragrances from Vivamor tonight. I just sprayed Tea Temptation and I am smelling orange, bergamot, Earl Grey, cardamom, and vetiver. Alicia, I definitely would send you that fragrance, but I mean, it's so small. Like, I feel like you wouldn't even be able to like get a good testing off of it. But if you want it, I'll definitely send you the Cream Exquise. All right, let's take a look at the notes. This is the color palette that I'm seeing in my mind for Tea Temptation. So let's go to vivamorparfums.com. I did buy these off of their website. They were having like a buy one, get half off discovery set sale. Jason, welcome in, darling. How are you doing? Let us know what you are wearing. Something by Love or by Arsham Persia. An unspeakable fragrance. Okay, Tea Temptation is $125 for 100 mils. It is made by the perfumer George Lee. And the notes are in the head: Calabrian bergamot, violet leaf absolute. In the heart, Darjeeling Earl Grey tea, Guatemalan cardamom. And in the hind, white musk, mandarin blossom, ambrette seeds, and Haitian vetiver. Sean, welcome in. How are you doing? Vivaless over here. Is that a perfume, or are you not wearing anything and being a rebel? You know, Alicia, it's not creamy, but there is something that's creating fluidity in the tea, but not creamy. This is fresh, uplifting, energizing, calming. Which is funny because like energizing and calming, but there's something that's very like tranquil and peaceful about this. Carlos, welcome in. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. We are smelling some fragrances from Vivamor. I just sprayed Tea Temptation, and these are the colors that I am seeing. Pretty fragrance. I smelled some fragrances last year from a company called Rhone, Roots of a Nomad, and they had some of the best tea fragrances. I'm excited to see what else they bring in, but there's something about this that is giving me some Rhone vibes. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I think Rhone is the only other perfume house that I have experienced with tea as a main note. So I'm really enjoying that one and think it will work very, very well in the evening time when you want to relax and kick back and just chill out. That one is called Tea Temptation. Quite musky now. It's really kicking up in the musk, which I really enjoy. Okay, so that one is Tea Temptation. So that's from the 2024 Discovery set. We've got more to go in. I said that I wanted to smell Midnight Mischief, but it's not the next one. What is? Tagomago. So let's smell that one. I'll put off the wait. Or I will wait just a little bit longer. The name Midnight Mischief, for some reason, I get blues and purples in my head. I get a dark noir, maybe a leather, black currant, patchouli. So that's just what I'm getting off of like my head. Jamie, welcome in, darling. What are you wearing? Please let us know. I am going to spray Tagomago. Carlos said it is very nice. Alicia has a few tea scents. Please let us know which ones. Carlos, do I have banana vintage green 78? Yes, I do. I was making a bad joke about not having Vivamor, so I had Viva less. You're so witty. Oh my gosh. You should be a comedian. Yeah, the previous atomizers were far superior. Far superior. You have this 2024 sample set? Well, you should have got on with a live with me. We smelled 6 fragrances last night from Vivamor. Tobacco Supreme, Dark Indulgence, Rouge Imperial, Cream Exquise, Dubai Reverie, and Dark Indulgence. And we're continuing the exploration tonight. Alicia says Mass Milano Russian tea. Benjamin, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. So yes, I do have the vintage green. Why do you say? If one of these kind of smell like that? Jamie is wearing Chocolate Rose by Le Monde Gourmand. Alicia says Vulgari au Parfum au the Noir. Is that kind of sounding like the Midnight Mischief that I'm talking about? Okay, so this one, the Tagomago. So I am smelling like the skin of a fruit. Quite musky, and I do enjoy fruity musks. I was just confessing to myself, I think a month ago, that secretly I'm a fruity musk girl. There's something so enjoyable about the way that musk can either heighten or sharpen a fruity note, or how it can smooth it out based upon the musk that you're using. Vintage green is very nice. Tea scent, 78 green. I think it was one of the first tea-centric scents. Oh, really? From Banana Republic? Get out of here. So I'm seeing tons of oranges, yellows. I feel like there's rose in the heart here. I'm going to spray this one on skin because there's something about this one that I need to explore more. So let's try this one on skin. This is Tagomago. It's sweet. It's fruity. It's almost syrupy as well. There's like a thickness or a viscosity to it. Alicia, that rose chocolate one is really good. It looks like the Late de Coco, that creamy one, but it's pink, like baby pink. Oh, wow. Okay. On my skin, the fruits are bouncing off way more. It's tart, but sweet at the same time. Sharp. The musks in this one are spiking the fruit notes. They're making them longer. And they're also making them sharper. So there is like Fruit Ninja, right? You've got the katana and you're just slicing through the fruits as they're coming to you. It's that sharp slice. Yellows, oranges. I see a little green in here as well. And then there is a slight creaminess, slight tinge, a lick of creaminess. And that is coming in with like a beige color. These are the colors that I am seeing for Tagomago. It is a kaleidoscope of like yellows, oranges, but at the very bottom of all the colors is this base of like beige tan. So I guess it looks more like this. Very interesting what my mind sees. Beautiful kaleidoscope of colors though. All right, Carlos says he's wearing Hiatus by Giardino Benessere. Benessere? I hope I said that right. Gems, what have you smelled so far? So far I have sprayed Tagomago and Tea Temptation. I agree, Jamie Utsahara, one of my favorites. There's always one like literally so close to me. It's like right behind me. I've got another one right in front of me. So good. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? It's good to see you here. Carlos says, Tagomago is a top mango scent for me. Fruity. Solil, Jetta Mango is my top. Mango Kiss second. Tagomago third. And Bonnie from day 3. I feel like the Bonnie is way creamier compared to this one. That's why I do say there's just like a lick, a tinge. In Bonnie, I feel like it's way creamier and smoother. But I get what you're saying, Carlos. Love Bonnie. Jamie, I agree. Mango or Midnight Scent from Banana Republic is a great mango fragrance. It's also made by Christelle Laprade, who also made Blockade from Mind Games. And everyone says that's a great mango fragrance. I wonder if they smell alike. I haven't smelled Blockade. So Terrence, welcome in. It's good to see you. All right. Sharp. Whoa. You just have to wait a little bit and other things reveal themselves to you. Carolyn, there you are. Welcome in, darling. What is your scent of the evening? Terrence, also, what are you wearing, please? So this happened last night where I had to wait just a little bit. One thing that I really like about these Vivamor Parfums is they seem to be blended very well. Sometimes when you spray a fragrance, to me, I can see like a white wall, and sometimes you're just throwing all of the notes at it, right? And you can kind of see all of the notes at the same time. Sometimes in fragrances, they're obscured by another one because it's helping to push the other one forward. Sometimes they're fighting with each other. And then sometimes, Yumes, welcome in, darling. What is your scent of the evening? And sometimes for me, fragrances are like a book. And you have to read the book and turn the page and experience and find something different. And these fragrances to me are very much a book. And they show you different peaks and valleys. And I didn't experience it before, but smelling right now, I smell the hazelnut that I smelled last night in one of the fragrances. So this is nutty, sharp fruits, mango, maybe even like passion fruit. I would say maybe some patchouli. And caramel. There's something really like stickingly syrupy sweet about this. And again, it's called Tagomago from Vivamor. These are the colors that I'm seeing. And let's look up the notes. Terrence is wearing Kajal Lamar. What a great grapefruit fragrance. That one is so good. You smell great. Carolyn's wearing Kayali Smoky Oud. Ooh, okay. Yumes is wearing Amphora Sublimate and Sid Botanica Angel Face. That sounds heavenly. Get it? Angel Face. Yes, Kajal is great, Jamie. Esteban, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Jamie, I just got the Wedding Duo scent, so if you would like to smell those, come over and you can sniff them with me. I haven't even opened up this one yet. That's how bad my shopping content creation addiction is. Okay, Tagomago. Let's take a look at the notes and find out what's inside. I'm getting sharp, fruits, syrupy, sweet, mango, patchouli, passion fruit, hazelnut. It's really fun, too, to smell the juxtaposition of the sweetness of the fruits with the nuttiness of, like, the hazelnuts. I like it. Okay, so Tagomago, I keep saying Togo, it's Tago. Tagomago is $125 for 100 mils, extrait de parfum. The perfumers are Bertrand Duchaufour and Pierre Flores. And it has in the head coconut water, passion fruit, mango, star fruit. In the heart is hazelnut and dried fruits. And in the hind is Tahitian vanilla, amberwood, and toffee. I can see that, Alicia, being really great for layering. Alicia, you want to smell the Velvet Santal, this one? Because I have to send you a sample anyway of something else. I will send you a sample of the Velvet Santal if you would like. Also, if you're watching this and I'm offering you perfumes ever in the future and it's in a live, make sure you DM me to kind of remind me, please. But I can send that to you, Alicia. This one is really good. I like the juxtaposition. They're and this is not like they're fighting, but they're almost is like a split personality, and you're getting the fruity sharpness, almost kind of like an attitude, and then you're getting the hazelnut, which is nutty, kind of a little bit aloof, a little bit more free. And I'm getting a really great juxtaposition between them both. Solano, welcome in. How are you doing? It's great to see you. We are smelling some fragrances from Vivamor, and I just sprayed Tagomago. Great fragrance. I'm liking this one a lot. This would work so well in the heat because I feel like that sticky sweetness would just be amplified on your hot like body and just like, I bet that would be really well. All right. That one was Tagomago. Let's continue. Esteban, I have not tried Caramel Pop. If you would like me to, I do have that one. And I haven't smelled it yet. Jamie, that is the best thing about this group that we have here in the fragrance community is we're also eclectic and unique, and we have variety, and we have point of views and perspectives. And I see all of you and appreciate and love all of you for being here. Alicia, it's really nice. I think I'd like it because I have had issues with violet-centric scents being too sweet, but in a vintage way. Interesting, like a sugary sweet. Sublimate is like candied violet. Smells like, ooh, I like when you get the candied violets. That's so yummy. You did tell me about that amphora, and so I need to get that discovery set. Yes, Esteban, let's go ahead and smell Caramel Pop for you because I really want to smell Midnight Mischief, and it's next. But again, I'm a glutton for punishment, so let's hold off. Let's smell Caramel Pop. Another one that I was really interested in too, the name Vanilla Vice. That sounds like a beautiful name actually. But let's smell Caramel Pop. Again, if you're watching this now or on the replay when I repost this and you've experienced any of these Vivamor fragrances or you have your own favorite Vivamor fragrance that you want me to smell, make sure you put it in the comments. Let me know. Make sure we're commenting and engaging. It's one of my favorite things to do is to talk with y'all in the comments. All right, this one's called Caramel Pop. And this was from the 2023 Discovery set. Oh, that Tagomago. The toffee and the caramel is kicking up now, and it's so good. So this one is called Caramel Pop. I did read about this one because it was very popular on the grams, and I think it's supposed to be caramel popcorn, right? Yep. Because I was going to say, if it's a pop fragrance, like soda, but with like caramel, I think that would be kind of very interesting because I really do like soda fragrances. But right off I can smell it. It's caramel popcorn. Oh. Oh, you wore Bake by Acro today? You do have that Discovery set. If you want to do Ascended Pages, let's get that one going too. We need gems. Baby Boy, I love that name. Sweet Sun, just based off the name, sounds more like my type of scent. I like all of those names. Sweet Sin, there we go. Miami Vice, except for vanilla. You're all right, Kicks. Kick back, relax. Let me entertain you. Okay, so this is definitely caramel, but there's a buttery quality to this. There's almost a candy-like quality too, like a hard sucking candy, like a lemon candy, old style candy. The ones that you eat, and then when you suck on them too long, they like cut your mouth into like 1,000 razor sharp edges. That type. There's definitely a butter scent in here. It smells buttery and thick and lipid, viscous. There is a creamy floral that is in here. I'm getting like maybe gardenia or magnolia even. Jamie loves butter. Are you smelling this one now, Esteban? So there's vanilla, caramel popcorn. I would say magnolia or gardenia. Maybe some honey. I would maybe think that there's like a touch or a lick of honey in here as well. This is sweet without being sickeningly. It's buttery, so that butter really cuts and balances out that sweetness. And then there's a creaminess in here as well. So in my mind, I am seeing colors of like orange and beige. I'm also seeing like a heather pink color. Cherie, welcome in, darling. What is your scent of the evening, please? Let us know. So these are the colors I am seeing for Caramel Pop from Vivamor. Esteban said it is playful. I don't have caramel pop, but always interested in what it was all about. There's a definite butteriness to it, which is helping to balance the sweetness that's coming through. Again, I smell like some type of creamy floral in there too. So it's not overly floral at all, but you can smell it there. It's helping to enhance everything else. And I smelled that Virginian cedar wood that we experienced last night. It's definitely here as well. That's one thing I've really been enjoying about Vivamor is for some reason in my mind, I can clearly delineate the base wood and then everything else that's going on. And it's almost like a trampoline helping all of the other notes to achieve their greatness and fullest potential. Yeah, there's something about that in my mind. I'm seeing flashes of this purple color and I don't know where it's coming from. I think I'm associating that with one of the florals. Carlos's favorite caramel frag is Tero by Nishane. Salty, peppery caramel, very masculine. I've never smelled that one before. Yes, Jamie, like a waxy, sticky, viscous to it. Cherie wore Mix Bar Cloud Musk and Toasted Almond. Yum. You know what? I just got that, Carolyn. Salt and pepper. I have it right here, but I haven't tried it yet. Hello, by AUS. How are you doing? Is that Sophie? Is that you? And if it's not, tell Sophie I said hi. Good to see you. There is a huge amount of Vivamors. I'm actually really surprised that their pricing is, I think, pretty affordable. Again, these are the colors that I am seeing for Caramel Pop. Let's look up the notes. Jasmine said La Jetée in Nashville has a huge collection of these Vivamor frags. There is something about that floral that is driving me wild in a very great way, and I'm excited to know what it is. I keep in my mind just seeing this flash of that heather purple color, and it's just so beautiful. Sherry, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome in. We just smelled Caramel Pop by Vivamor. Let's take a look at the notes. So Caramel Pop is by perfumer Sidonie Lancasure. And it has in the head Italian bergamot, caramelized popcorn accord, and the heart is roasted chestnuts, caramel, and orchid. And then the hind is Madagascan vanilla bourbon, Madagascan vanilla bourbon absolute, Laotian benzoin, and Virginia cedarwood. Okay. They do use nuts a lot, which I really do enjoy. For me, it's kind of undetectable here. Maybe it's adding to that popcorn accord. But this one's really nice. I'm going to spray this one on skin. Please let me know if you have smelled Caramel Pop and what your thoughts are on it. Or if you have not smelled that and you just heard these notes and you're like, what the hell? Leave a comment down below. Yeah, I am thinking in my mind, this purple association of this flash that I'm seeing is directly associated with the orchid. Because right when I sprayed on my hand, that flash got even bigger. Ooh, I think I just made a new connection tonight. Lavender purple, orchid. Sherry, this one is very good. Carlos, you bought Desert Suave. I've never smelled them before. I just got this sample with another purchase. And this one is salt and pepper. And I have not smelled them yet. But I will be getting into them. Yes, roasted chestnuts, but I'm not able to detect it, Esteban. It smells like it's actually part of the popcorn accord. Ray, welcome in, darling. I am smelling a fragrance called Caramel Pop, and it smells just like caramel popcorn. It's quite interesting. On my skin, I would even had said that I think there would have been coffee in there too. It's that kind of deep, almost like a burnt sugar. Like it's almost that type of caramel. It's almost taking you there. And maybe that's the roasted chestnut that's helping to add to that too. I like this one. It's fun. It's playful. I think someone said that as well. All of these fragrances have really made me smile, which I really like because not all fragrances can do that. And there's something about these fragrances that have movement to them. There's a fluidity. There is a motion, and they make me want to move. Sherry, this one's really nice. I like it. It's midnight in Brazil. Well, thank you for joining in. Are you still in Brazil, Ray? I'm so appreciative that you're joining. Rock Boy, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, they are very affordable. I'm thinking for 100 mils, this caramel pop is $125. I think that is a really, really great price. Yes, Jamie, there's Ray. Okay, let's get into another fragrance then. I think I've got time for a couple more or maybe one more. Let's stop terrorizing myself and let's smell Midnight Mischief. The name hooked me from the very beginning. There's another one called Magic Hour. Love that name too. And then I wore Dubai Reverie today. But let's get into Midnight Mischief. So when I say those words, Midnight Mischief, what pops in your mind? What notes do you think would be included in this fragrance? Please put it in the comments and let me know. Because I think that's half of the problem sometimes with fragrances is me specifically, I know for me, is I have an unconscious bias when I smell or not smell, but when I hear about a fragrance, either the advertising, the look of the bottle, or the notes that they call out automatically make me feel a certain way. And it's totally not the perfume's fault, but I go in with an unconscious bias automatically. It's hard to. Especially a bottle design. I'm a sucker for a bottle design. If it's a horrible fragrance, I don't care if it's inside a really nice bottle. I'll do that. Thank you, Ray, for watching the video today. It's a really yummy black currant scent. I think it's delicious. You're very welcome. Esteban, I think it's really ultimately, like, again, I feel like the caramel is almost going to like a burnt sugar. It's really taking me there. And I think it's kind of enhanced by that hazelnut. It's really yummy. All right, this one is called Midnight Mischief. Sherry says dark, exactly. Rose saffron. Ooh, I like that. Rock Boy, that's a great suggestion. Kick says chocolate, satin, red rose. Alicia says dark rose, chocolate, and leather. Esteban says incense, dark cherry. Oh, you are all so creative. Carolyn says rose, oud, boozy. That title sounds like a good time, bad decisions. I love that, Kix. And that's going to be the title of my next autobiography. Okay. So there's rose. Definitely rose in here. I would also say that there is blood orange. There is a juiciness about the orange as if you're squeezing it and then there's like pulp like running down your arm. There's a stone fruit quality about this fragrance as well. So when I say stone fruit, I'm thinking like in my mind, plum, apricot, anything else that has a connected seed in the middle. Nectarine, does nectarine, no, nectarine doesn't have, does nectarine? Oh, there is this peach fuzz thing that's going on with this fragrance. It's very light and delicate. I feel like it's outlined around everything else, all the other notes. So it's not the main component, but it's adding texture to all of the notes. Yes, Esteban, this rose does have a metallic quality to it. Cherie says musky, sweaty, a little sweet and sensual. Ooh, I like that. Ray was thinking cherry and leather. Even better. Nope, no grapefruit here. This is definitely orange, Ray. Rose, orange, vanilla, and I would say apricot, like dried apricots. The juiciness to this is all because of the orange, but then that's it. It's almost as if you have put down watercolors on a canvas and you have yet to go in with the water to start distorting them and mixing them together. So there's a little bit more delineated lines. And then in just one corner of the canvas, you've started the action of mixing the colors. And that's where the juiciness is. It's just up in the top left-hand corner of my mind. It's so weird to explain all this to y'all sometimes because I feel like I am explaining a mental disorder. But in my mind, in the top left-hand corner is where it's mixed, orange, juiciness, and all of the colors are kind of an ombre together. Everywhere else is dry. Rose, vanilla bean, and I would say apricot. This has a really pretty like peach color to it. I'm seeing a really pretty purple color. I'm seeing almost like a salmon color. This one is one that I would wear to get attention from someone else. I feel like people would walk by this and they'd be like, what are you wearing? These are the colors that I am seeing for Midnight Mischief. Apricot, stone fruits. Oh, Carlos, it definitely could be osmanthus. You know what, Esteban, there is a little funk that is going on. It's behind the orange. You're going to have to sniff a little bit further, but it's there. You know what, Carlos, you are totally right. This scent is reminding me of Queen of Silk from Creed, and that has a beautiful osmanthus note. Carlos, I bet you're right, it's osmanthus. Thank you for backing me up. Jamie says, juicy pulp, leather rose. Sounds like novella. Ooh, yes, don't break my heart, sweetie. Yes, Ray, these are the colors. Yeah, Alicia, I bet you and Carlos are right, and it's osmanthus. I forget that sometimes it can give that like peachy, fruity quality. If you've ever smelled Queen of Silk from Creed, This is her neighbor, adjacent, cousin twice removed. Ooh, more of the vanilla is starting to kick up now. That one's nice. And very well mannered. When I'm saying that is because the name Midnight Mischief would seem like it would be like rauncous and kind of like all out there. But there's something about this one that is quietly chaotic. Okay, Midnight Mischief is $125 for 100 mils, extrait de parfum. The perfumer is Bertrand Duchaufour and Marion Garcia. The notes are in the head, orange blossom, jasmine, in the heart, Madagascan vanilla, rose, and then in the hind, sandalwood, osmanthus, Carlos, and amber. I would have said there was some type of musk in here as well, because there's like a slight muskiness. Maybe that's coming from the osmanthus. I need to educate myself with some more osmanthus, like in the raw. You're right, Esteban. That funk could come out on the skin. Let's spray the skin. I like this one a lot. I feel like this is something that I would like go dancing or out to have a good time in with friends. Or if you want to get some attention. Oh, the rose is kicking up way more on the skin. Phoebus, welcome in. The orange is still there. The vanilla, it's all kind of doing like this. In my mind, I see like a samba. It's all like a sensual, beautiful dance. And they're like really close together. Like bodies are close. And no one's out of beat. Everything's in order. But around you is this chaos that's going on. And for some reason, this is the one spot where you can ground and find that calmness, that tranquility. There's also a semi-permanent hair dye by Brad Mondo. It's called X Mondo. It has a tinge of this fragrance as well. I wonder if there's osmanthus in it. I like that one a lot. I think that would be fun to wear out on the town to grab some attention. That one is called Midnight Mischief. Carlos, thank you for educating me on all of this stuff. I really appreciate you on that. Carlos was saying that osmanthus can give a musky or hairspray vibe or shampoo-like. That one's really good. Oh, Ray, I love Brad Mondo so much. I just dyed my mom's hair super blue the other day, and she really likes that. And I enjoy his content on YouTube as well. So great segue. I am going to go have dinner with my husband now, but I will be reposting this on my YouTube. So if you want to share this with others who you think should smell some of these fragrances, or you just love me and you want to help support my page, please go over to my YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I appreciate you all so much for being here. You always support me, and I really appreciate you from my whole heart. It goes unsaid all the time, but not tonight. Thank you, Ray, Esteban, Alicia, Cherie, Carolyn, Jamie, Yumi, Kix. You are always there. Carlos, you are always the ones who are showing up for me. Boy, thank you for being in here. Love you so much. I'm going to be having another scented pages coming up. A lot of them. Because look at all of the discovery sets that I have. So some of the next ones coming up are going to be with my Sniff bestie, Kim. And we're going to be getting into Denom, Blocky, and Maison Dieto. So if you have any of those fragrances you would like to join as well, send me a DM. Let me know because I want to sniff with you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you from my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.